Hello and welcome to day 5 of Autumn Reset. So today is the 5th of April and a few things have been going on in the studio, which is great. But I wanted to talk to you about how I've made that pivot in my business to making something completely different. So if we haven't met before, hello and welcome. My name is Leanne. I'm a metalsmith and an artist with a business called Leanne Allison Designs, where I design and create watercolor jewellery and art for eco-conscious souls. So basically, when I started my business years ago making jewellery, I started making sterling silver jewellery. I wanted that eco-friendly component, and really what I wanted was something that was big and beautiful and bold and something really creative. But I didn't do that. I went with what I thought more people would like. I went with something that I thought would just work better. And I didn't go with my heart. And so I did okay with the sterling silver pieces. And yep, they were sustainable, eco-friendly. And I just kept thinking to myself, how can I possibly make jewellery that is bright and beautiful and still be a sustainable business? And I tried different iterations. I tried painting on wood, didn't love it. I tried making jewellery, I think I've got a piece here, using pieces of plastic that I found on the beach, like microplastics, embedded in an eco-friendly resin. That was really time consuming, and although they look beautiful, it would take a very long time to make up pieces. And even just putting the pieces in, sort of, you're dropping them in one at a time into the resin, it just took forever. So it wasn't viable. And I had been making art and put that sort of on the back burner because I really thought to myself, I need to sort of go all in with this jewellery business. And then in October last year, I'm like, I don't want to do it like this anymore. So did a bit of soul searching, and I sat down and I thought, I really want to create something that's different, something that's outside the box, something that is just uniquely me and will be, kind of so different to what's out there already. And that's when I came up with the idea of painting on metal. I mean, look, it will have been done before by many people, but this was sort of an idea I had. And then I'm like, okay, but I want to do it in watercolor because I am a watercolorist. That's what the medium I work in. So I found this watercolor ground. So this is it here. It's Daniel Smith watercolor ground. And you paint it onto different surfaces and it gives them sort of a watercolor paper type texture. And I'm like, that's exactly what I'm wanting. So I started making up some prototypes and then painting watercolors onto metal. And I loved every minute of it. And the things that I was able to make were just brilliant. And I thought, this is what I want to do. So I did this big pivot in my business and I took down all of my old Etsy listings and I started adding these new pieces. And people have loved them and I have had a few sales. It's been a bit of a bumpy ride because I did a launch, kind of a soft launch in January, and then I've been quite unwell since mid-February to now. So I haven't been able to promote them as much as I would like. I did apply for a big market and ended up on the wait list, which is awesome. So, they still want me and they're loving my pieces. I have them in a shop in Seaford. I was just talking to a gallery that I have got my other pieces in, and they're like, yep, we love these new designs. We want these new designs. So now it's all about finding my people. Some of the people that loved my silver stuff have come with me on the ride. Others are like, no, I'm not interested in the new stuff. And at first I was worried about that, but then I realized that, you know what? I'm allowed to pivot. I'm allowed to make changes in my business, and this is what I want to do. So I'm going to pick up new customers along the way. There are going to be a bunch of new people that find me and love what I do. And, I'm okay with that. So I do have some existing customers that are coming along, some that have dropped off, and I kept saying to people, you know, I'm worried about leaving my old customers behind. And one of my friends said to me, but if you closed your business tomorrow, you would still leave them behind. And I'm like, yeah, I suppose that's right. So yeah, it took me a little while to be comfortable with my pivot, but now I love what I do, and I'm really enjoying it. Another thing is that I got to that point where I was just making stuff that was kind of same, you know. I tried putting gemstones into things to add color, and it just wasn't adding the color that I wanted. So I just feel like these painted pieces are exactly what I was hoping to be able to do. Like look how gorgeous and bright they are. So yeah. Another thing is that I have been getting back into painting again on watercolor paper. So I was talking to one of my mentors, and she said, you know what, Leanne, just add your art to your website and show it on social media, because the people that love your art are probably also going to love your art jewellery, and the people that love your art jewellery are also probably going to love your paintings on watercolor paper. So that's what I've decided to do. A bit of soul searching about that, because yeah, I really was worried about how it would go. I still don't know how it's going to go, because I haven't had enough sales yet to see what the impact is going to be. But you know, I haven't been on social media much and things like that. So yeah, I'm still very nervous. I'm still very worried about how things are going to play out for me, but I'm loving it. I'm loving what I'm doing, and I just have this kind of renewed energy, and I'm really ready to kind of move forward and create some new collections, and just keep doing what I'm doing, and really enjoying every day that I am working. So yeah, that's just a little bit of how I'm feeling about this whole new venture, and yeah, where it's at the moment. But I hope you found that interesting. It's just, yeah, a little bit of behind the scenes on my own feelings about things, and yeah, where I'm at the moment. Thanks for joining me for day 5. I hope you're loving this series. I'm really enjoying making it. It's yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I really hope that I can make it right through the 30 days, because I've got a lot of great stuff going on in April, and I can't wait to show you all of it. All right, time for me to go and do some work. I have some irises to work on. I have some other little bits and pieces that I need to work on, and yeah, I have actually got some a personal project that I want to be able to work on tonight and over the weekend. So I've cut some paper ready for that, and yeah, it will be time to get started. All right, thanks again for joining me, and I will see you in today's video. I'm already seeing you in today's video. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye for now.